Okay, so this video is going to show a little bit about the sprockets. The sprockets, obviously, this is still motion. Okay, so I just decided to show a little bit of the motion. So, a couple things with the assembly. You notice you got your pulley system right here, and I'll show that in motion. Let me go over here and show this right here. And so notice that this is tightened up with zip ties. This is one way to do it. The other way is rubber bands. Zip ties work pretty good because then you're not over tightening. So you need to notice that there we go. This part right here is looped and wrap back into the tubing. See that loop right there? And this is a zip tie, and then there's a zip tie that goes around the bolt in here, and then this is looped, and this part goes right in here and loops around that bolt, and it works pretty good. Okay, now let me see if I can bear with me. Okay, so now we go right here, and this is the sprocket set up. You can watch how that moves. Okay, so now I'm going to take apart that sprocket so people can kind of see how it's assembled. So, again, the holes are really small in the middle plastic piece, so you shouldn't need to use nuts underneath, but you can. There we go. So I'm hoping by taking this apart in this video, it'll give people a better idea of how this is assembled. So I got some questions on how is the sprocket assembled if I take it apart, and how does it go together. I did some still videos, but I mean still pictures, but I don't think they made sense to everybody. So yeah. Oh, and don't mind this piece. This is just normally this is two pieces. I cut this off right here, so if this looks a little different than what you have, then don't worry about it. It's the same part, just has another part that normally gets cut off. This is a square piece. Okay, so this right here is the square piece. Notice, let me get in the video here. Notice right here that it's for this to fit into. So here's the sprocket assembly. You can see it probably won't work that good without that top piece on. Let me go ahead and try to move it. Yeah, see, it slips. So what that top piece does is it applies tension up here. And helps put pressure down on the sprocket so it sits into the cutting, that notch. So here, go ahead and disassemble the bottom piece. So this motor sits right in. Right in here. There we go. Notice that, let me make sure that you can see that in the video. That piece right there, it has a little pocket inside of it. Then it has a hole all the way down. That just speeds up machining, but that right there is where the motor sits. It helps keep it from twisting and turning. And this right here is the sprocket assembly. And if I can even get that undone. There we go. So this is the sprocket. And I've been asked questions about this side right here. And what this is a round hole with a wide hole in the bottom. And what you want to make sure is you want to put as many washers as you can in up to here. Because you're trying to create a really strong flat plate for the motor flat side to go to. This is very necessary if you want high speed out of this. The reason I didn't do it out of plastic, didn't do the shape out of plastic, was because there's just no way that a plastic part can keep the strength to keep that part flat. So with these there's in this one there's 4 washers here. Sometimes there's 3, just as many as you can get in, so that you can get a tight fit with the motor. The motor flat. So let me make sure that you can. Okay. So push that in there. Push that down as far as you can, and then it pretty much turns no matter what. The other thing too is these sides right here. You can sand them down smooth. It will work better. Anyway, so that's hard to. You should really push these into each other. You should really push these into each other too, so that there's no play. There. You should really push this in so there's no play at all. See those washers, and then that you want to make sure that the hole in the middle is fine. I know you can put this like this or like this, but you want to make sure that the center part, which is mostly a circle, is fine, and that the washers go here up to here. And if there's any amount of play in the motor at all, even enough to wiggle it just that much, you want to put another washer in there. And you should really have to push hard, put a lot of pressure down on there to get it into the to put the motor shaft inside of this. And the flat side goes along here, and the metal washers help provide the strength so that when the motor turns, it turns this and it doesn't wear this out.